Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If this speaks to you, hit that subscribe button. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. Let's see what the week ahead has in store for you. All right, so what is your destiny card for the week ahead? Ooh, all going wonky there. Right, this week you get the Lovers card, right? So this is going to be interesting. The Lovers card represents you making a decision. It represents you choosing between this and that, him and her, him and him, her and her. It's all of that sort of stuff, but it's the sort of decision that needs to be made from within. It's the kind of decision that sees you questioning the way things are in your life at this moment in time, and it sees you taking responsibility to make the right choice for yourself, right? This is about bringing it all back to you, being selfish for once and not thinking about everybody else involved and saying, right, what is going to be the best thing for me in this situation, and how do I make sure that the outcome is one that is going to be serving me, myself and my highest good, right? This isn't about steamrolling over other people or treating them bad or, you know, treat them mean, keep them keen or anything like that. It's about making a heartfelt decision that is truly going to push you forward and elevate you. And when you do that, when you come from that place, you are better for everyone else. You are better for the world. You are a better source of strength and guidance and love and peace and honor and cherishing and all of that stuff, right? And then aside from all of that sort of big, huge stuff that I talked about, yes, it represents love. This represents somebody coming in or somebody coming out. You're either pulling someone in or you're phasing them out this week. That's the feeling that I get from it. And you are asking yourself that question on a really deep, fundamental level to say, what is going to be the best for me? And ultimately, if you love yourself and care for yourself enough, in your mirror, whoever that person is, you will respect and love them just as much, right? That's the way that it truly works. I think anybody that knows truly knows, right? And you, Sagittarius, are a knower. So let's have a look. What's the direction? What's the context? How does this shape up for you? And this week you get the Strength card. This is a decision that will affect your heart space. This is a decision that comes from the heart, right? Leo, the Strength card, Leo, the heart, the spine, having the courage to go for what you truly want, taming your heart, which effectively, so when I see her taming the lion, that's what I see it as. It's like she's taming the lion, which means she's taming her heart. What does that mean? It means that you're caring enough. Yeah, now I've got goosebumps. It means you're caring enough about your own heart, about your own self, about your own emotions, to school them into a way that can be channeled for your highest good and for everybody else's highest good. The direction card as well is, it's about how you do this, what the context is. There is a decision to be made that will involve your heart space, that will involve your emotions, that will involve you really needing to stand up and declare something. You know, it could be that somebody doesn't take no for an answer. You know, it could be as simple as that, where you say to somebody, actually, that's not going to work for me, no thank you. Right? And they're just persistent and persistent and persistent. It could be somebody on a sales level, right? Because this doesn't have to always be personal. Sometimes it can be a business relationship. Sometimes it can be a professional colleague or something. And, you know, they're just pushing or edging. It could be that it's a professional colleague that wants to become something more. And you're like, no, that really doesn't work for me. Whatever it is, you are standing up for yourself and you are making a decision, but you're making it from the depths of who you truly are. You're making the decision with your heart and your head this week. Why do I say that? The Lovers card represents Gemini, your direct opposite in the zodiac, it might be worth noting, which is currently being lit up in the sky because the sun is in Gemini. I think the moon is currently, what are we now, the 1st, so as of tomorrow the moon will be in Gemini as well. Really interesting stuff going on here, right? So the Lovers as Gemini is air. Then you've got the Strength card there, which is Leo, which is fire, right? So they're complementary elements to start with, and it's really giving you a decision that needs to be made with this, but ultimately through there. So your insight card, what's going on behind the scenes? You've got the Three of Swords. There is a relationship coming to an end this week, right? And as I said to you, for some of you this will be personal, for some of you this will be professional, for some of you it will be platonic. This is a week, my dear Sagittarius, where you're drawing a line in the sand. You're drawing a line under something and saying that's no longer going to continue with me in my life. There's nothing wrong with that. And the Three of Swords actually suggests that even though you're letting someone or something go from your life, it's not going to come without a little bit of pain from, for you. You're making a conscious decision that's in the best interest for everybody involved, but you're still going to feel this. That's the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is never it's always a separation or a letting go, but it's also something that you don't get away unscathed, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So if you are breaking up with someone, leaving a job for some of you, possibly, it won't be without its, ooh, okay, yeah, I'm going to miss that or I'm going to miss them, but this is the right thing to do. You will know in your heart of hearts, in the depths of your mind, this is the right decision. So ultimately, you can trust yourself. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know if it's not too personal in the comments below, and hopefully I can have a little converse with you there. Take care, and I'll see you soon.